Remains of Edith Finch. Game about, and that's pretty much. I've lost a good amount of people. My mother, a 5th grade teacher, a friend, suicide. If you are in need of somebody to talk to, if you were having those thoughts, please seek help. I was depressed for 7 years. I made numerous attempts. Obviously, none of them succeeded. Obviously, I didn't succeed at any of them because, well, I'm still here making subpar videos for you guys that probably only like 5 views and see. But I do know what it's like to be depressed, to be suicidal, to just not care, to think that other people's lives will be better off without you. That's not the case. And don't think that it's being depressed isn't something. It's not. There are so many parts of depression. All of them valid, all of them true, all of them real. I'm going into this game totally blind, and I want to have a true, honest gameplay with you guys. I really, really, really do. You know, I never played this game. I maybe watched a video on it like 4 or 5 years ago. You know, like I watched, and I obviously have short-term memory, so I didn't retain anything. Also, kind of stupid. But I'm expecting this game to make
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Now, what I'm going to do here is, from what I do know, is that there is a lot of talking, because it's a walking simulator, more or less. It's, from what I know, a really, really deep and meaningful game. This is more than likely going to be a multi-part series, but anytime there's commentary, like dialogue, or the narrator speaks, I'm going to stay silent, so that way not only I can hear it, but so can you guys, because I don't want to talk over that, because I want it to be immersive for not only myself, but for you guys. And I really do enjoy making videos for you guys. I don't have the means to edit, so that's why 99% of my videos are so long. It's because I'm forced to live stream everything. And I get it. Most of the time, 90% of you don't have the time to watch a full, 4-hour stream. And I don't blame you. I really don't. But, yeah, I mean, what else is there to do? But, what else is there to do besides play the game?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Doing this one-handed real quick. There we go.
I hadn't been back since my brother...
Oh, wait, what? There's a family tree? I thought there... So, I'm assuming... Okay, so Edith is... Edith is the narrator, I'm assuming. That's a lot of people that died. Ingeborg, Sven, Sonye, Molly, Barbara, wow. Oh, Gregory. Oh, that's 1 year. Oh, Jesus, dude. This is gonna... Yeah, dude, this is gonna be sad. Poor Greg.
Lewis's funeral.
Oh, are we playing as Edith? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. Thanks, Brent. Wait, what? Oh, triangles pause.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
So we can go down one of two ways. We can either go to the left or to the right. I'm really tempted to go down to the left, so we're going to go down to the left. We're going to take a walk through nature, because I'm a very, very nature-based person. So hopefully this allows me to get even more immersed in this game. I want my... I want to feel crushed by the end of this game. I do. I really do. I want this game to have a severe impact on me. I'm hoping it does. Oh, I'm just seeing what's over here. Okay, so there's nothing over here. Okay. I guess we're gonna be following this trail.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Oh, so we play as Edith.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
I'm already loving this game. Like, for how old this game is. Like, look at this. This is... Like, I gotta take a screenshot of this. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is beautiful. You know, like, I want to get a tattoo of an hourglass with a skull and a sapling in it, with a skull on the top and a sapling in the bottom, both obviously submerged in dirt. And I want to quote that underneath it that says, that originally was life is finite, yet death is infinite. Because to me, that means a lot. It really does mean a lot. I'm very philosophical. I love writing. I'm very, very philosophical, metaphorical. I'm very religious. I find solace in death. I really do. I'm not scared of it. I'm really not. You know? Many people are scared of death. That's A-okay. That is, you know, that's fine. That's perfectly reasonable. You know, not everybody is gonna be like me, where they kind of say. I mean, obviously, when
the house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
When I'm on my deathbed, I'm obviously gonna be horrified, but as of this very moment, when my time, when death comes, my time is up.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Can I go through here? That's kind of what I figured. I'm already loving the design of this. Oh, there's oh my god, the body's rendered. That's cool. I wasn't expecting that at all. So we're gonna be playing this as, I'm assuming, oh, that's also cool. So I'm assuming what we're gonna be doing is playing through Edith's life. So right now she's 17, I think.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
That's kind of expected. Oh god, not the newspaper. Oh, didn't need to do that.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
How do I... Ow. Oh. Oh, I can't grab that. Is there a back door I can get into? That had to have been the key. It's obviously a very modern house.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
That is a crazy photo. Like, that is... Oh my god, I'm already loving this game. Like, I love this. Oh god. We're going through the doggy door? Yep, okay. That's fair enough.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
What kind of car is this? Looks cool. My dumbass thought that. I thought this was a deep fryer. I'm a fat ass. Oh. I'm surprised nothing's like rotted or molded. I'm assuming she came back like... I mean, I don't know when she left, but I'm assuming she hasn't been there for a long, long, long time.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Witch's Kitchen, Viking's Belly, weird recipes, flour, salt, water, yeast. That's just straight up dough. That's literally dough. No, actually, that's how, yeah. That's, what is this?
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh, that's... Oh, Molly's the cat? Okay. Noted. Wow. Oh my god. That, dude, that's so much. Look, I'm sick of eating salmon.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
So many books.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Oh, is it sealed? Oh, it is. I wonder why. Maybe that's the final room?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
I will be stopping periodically to check my messages. Just giving a warning. I want to check out I'm gonna be checking out everything, just a heads up. Barbara. Is this her ashes? I'm stupid. It's a music.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
There's so many books now. Oh my God.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Thought I could wind it the other way.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Sven and Edie. Oh, Eddie.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Where do I go now? Over here. Is that blood?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 leagues under the...
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Kind of wasn't expecting it to cut her off. I apologize, you guys.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, don't tell me she ate the gerbil.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay. It's a bit gross, but she's a 10-year-old. Broken dissected starfish, rather.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh no. Oh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Not the decoration, too. You can hear the foam crunching.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, did she eat a bird?
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
We'll go now. Oh, here.
The babies were all gone. I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh, I am actually controlling it.
Rabbits.
This is kind of difficult. How do I see the rabbit? There they are. Got you.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. a mama rabbit.
It's so hard to see it.
Shh. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
I'm just imagining like plopping sounds.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Supposed to do. Here we go. Oh.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Give me that blubber! Come here. It tastes real good. Come here.
I grabbed on
Yeah,
tight.
you're mine.
But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Octoboy? Octopus? I don't know why it's Octoboy. That's weird. Oh.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, and I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. gesture, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Literally, nah.
I got closer and closer.
Starfish? It's not over here. Oh, sherbet. Has to be.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That's kind of ambiguous.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
Those garlic for a moment. I don't know.
I can't
why.
describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
You're a cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in
Okay, so I
Great-Grandma
got them
Edie's room.
confused.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I can see that, yeah.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
I'm gonna try to uncover as much as I can.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
I think I'm doing this wrong. I've gotta be doing this wrong. Oh.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I have an immense fear.
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Why
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
One more.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
I honestly think that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I am only ending it this early, because I've got things to do. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next